Hello, how are you? Today I brought a chocolate cake recipe that you are going to love. It's super healthy with no flour at all, gluten-free, low carb, high protein. It turns out delicious, very moist. You're going to love it, and it's very easy to make. If you are on a low carb diet, if you want to control your blood sugar, or if you want a healthier life for yourself and your family, you will love it. Before we start, I want to ask you, for you, is chocolate cake plain or with frosting? This one will have a frosting, but I want to know what you prefer. Write it for me down here in the comments. So I have eggs here, which are the first ingredients. Remembering that the egg will bring a lot of protein to this cake, right? You saw that there are plenty of eggs here. It will bring vitamin D, choline, B complex vitamins. Egg is a wonderful food. I'm going to mix the 100% cocoa powder into the egg here. Don't worry, it won't taste bitter, quite the opposite. In fact, when we use cocoa, we get many benefits from it, including plenty of fiber. Often, I make recipes like this with a large amount of cocoa, and people come here to the comments because they saw the amount of fiber in the nutritional information in the description, and they are surprised, where did that come from? It's often from the cocoa itself, as it is extremely rich in fiber, antioxidants, polyphenols. Cocoa also helps with good mood, well-being. It gives that chocolate taste we like without adding anything. Milk, sugar, it's 100% plant-based. Very interesting, very natural, very chocolatey. Look at how it's turning out. The only downside to cocoa actually is this right here, this slight difficulty it has in dissolving. It doesn't dissolve like a chocolate drink mix, it's not soluble. But look, we quickly managed to solve the problem here. I'm going to add a little coconut milk here, which I diluted in water, so the cake becomes creamier, but not as caloric. If you want to use 100% water, that works too. It's just that I think coconut milk goes well with chocolate and adds extra creaminess. I'm going to add a little coconut oil here and a little water. If you want to use everything with water instead of coconut milk and water, that also works. But I've already done it, and I think it turns out fluffier, tastier when we do it like this, half and half, like I did. I'm going to add the baking sweetener here. That's why I told you. Don't worry, it won't be bitter because the sweetener works well here, right? Playing this role of sweetening without adding calories and carbohydrates. I'm going to add the baking powder here to make it nice and fluffy. By the way, remember that I have a really cool video here, which I made as a sweetener guide, where I explain different types of sweeteners for different types of preparations. I don't know if you've seen it yet. This guide is really cool. It's a very complete video, and I'll leave it down here in the description for you. Look how fast it was here, everything very quickly. And to get the right consistency for this cake, we're going to use shredded coconut. This shredded coconut is dried. If you want to use fresh, you can, and it has to be unsweetened, okay? So, when in doubt, check the label to make sure it's 100% coconut. I greased this baking dish with coconut oil and added a bit more cocoa powder. Now I'm going to transfer the mixture and put it in the oven to bake at 360 degrees. Remember that when I get back, I'm still going to make the frosting. So hang on, I'll be right back with it ready so we can make our frosting, okay? So I took the cake out of the oven. It only takes 15 minutes to bake, so besides everything else, it's super quick. And now I'm going to make the frosting. I have some of our milk here, some cocoa powder, and some sweetener. We're going to mix all of this together and put it in the microwave. Of course, if you wanted to do this in a frying pan or a pot, that would work too. But I confess that in the microwave, it's so fast, I find it more practical, you know? So I'm going to mix everything. I'll take it to the microwave until it reaches the right consistency, and I'll be right back, okay? Hang on, I'll be right back. Look, I'm back with our mixture, and I'm going to pour it over the top here. It becomes a runnier ganache because of the coconut milk, right? It looks very shiny, very beautiful. So now I'm just going to cover it here. If you want, you can eat the cake warmer or put it in the fridge. What do you prefer? Cold, warm, or at room temperature? Tell me in the comments. So I'm going to finish covering it. I'll just wait a few minutes, and then I'll try this delicious treat. Look, I've already taken the opportunity to cut a piece so you can see how beautiful it looks. Now I'm going to take a bite here so you can see the consistency. Look how incredible. Make it, and you'll love it for sure. Remember to leave a like on the video. That helps me out too. And share it with a friend or family member who you know will like it. Let's expand our chain of kindness, which is what I want here with the channel. Let's try it. It's very moist, sweet just right, and the topping gives it a special touch. I recommend making it with the topping. See you next time. Bye.